Alright, everybody, I think we're good to be live. Welcome back to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I almost said Sword and Shield. Didn't, though. That's the important part. And we are in the last bit of Spring Moon and Iron Valiant raids. So let's see if we can maybe do some of those. Would be kind of epic. I'm not going to be going up until the exact time that they close off. Because I think that's 7 or 8. Probably 8. But we're here a little bit earlier in the day. Currently, Reuniclus or Solosis Con Day in Pokemon Go, and I got some shiny Solosises, but it's currently windy weather, so I couldn't find any PvP viable ones. And I tried evolving the one Great League one that I had, but it evolved to be like 16,000 combat power, which is a tad bit unfortunate. Disappointed me slice bit. It's still a really good Ultra League Reuniclus. I don't know how crazy Reuniclus with Charm is going to be. Let's just challenge as a group, and we'll see if there's anybody around who wants to raid. Hello, Nix Rodriguez. How you doing? If you want to do raids, you're more than welcome to join. I'm doing good, and you? I'm doing pretty fine myself. Can't complain. Busy doing Solace's Con Day in Pokemon Go. I don't know if you play that, but pretty decent day. Got some shiny Solaceses. I'll probably look at their IVs a little bit later to see if I caught anything remotely useful or worth evolving. I think this is the first Con Day, though, that they've changed it so that you can't evolve like a week later. Like, it only lasts a few hours after the evolution. What Pokemon can you use to beat Roaring Moon with? Well, I would recommend bringing a Water type, because they're pretty good defensively. And then a Water Fairy type or a Water Ice type is pretty nice. Like, I've got Azumarill here. I'll cancel this since nobody's here. If you got some Pokemon that you want to ask me about specifically, then I can give you my opinions on those. Would Kyogre work? I don't think Kyogre would be great here. Mostly because it doesn't have a lot of offensive power into Roaring Moon. You could have Ice Beam Kyogre, but I probably wouldn't use it here. Especially since Roaring Moon is going to go for Sunny Day, which means that Kyogre doesn't get the benefit of the rain, which it really likes. Looks like we've got an Earthworm, and Earthworm's pretty good. It's a steel type that can't be hit by ground, so that works tremendously here. Oh, it looks like they left. Fortunately, last live stream I gave away my last extra Earthworm. Alright, let's reset that. Oh, hello, Marie. You have... You know what? I'm gonna spare you today because you're soft and fluffy. You know what? Let's just do a 1 Iron Valiant raid just so that I'm doing something. Oh, nobody's hosting one. Okay. Well... Let's go back to searching and waiting. America's favorite pastime. Hey, there's somebody. I have an Orthworm that is level 100 but not hyper trained. It'll probably be fine. Might as well bring it, see what happens. I might even swap over to my Orthworm. In that case, so that I can get some Mud Slaps in. Help out this Avalug. Alright, I think I'm going to change to my Orthworm. This one, oh, this one's Body Press, not Mud Slap. I'm sure it'll be fine. Although I'm Mia Love. Nice. Thanks for Jen. I appreciate it. Chef23 love Mia. Alright, let's save ourselves 5 seconds and we'll get this party started. Goes for Sunny Day. Now, am I leftovers on this Orthworm? I really hope I am. I am Citrus Berry. That is less good, but maybe still fine. Alright, I want one more iron defense, and then I want to start trying to get the body slam para. That does nothing. That's great. Ooh, that Orphan is Mud Slap. Come on, give me the para. Give me the para I deserve. There we go. Love that. Let's go for another iron defense, and then start body slamming, or body pressing. Oh, no fire stat changes and abilities. No, I gotta protect. Lucas paralyzed. Man, I could have spent that iron defensing. Oh well. Alright, let's start dealing some damage to the Tera shield now. Faster we get through it, the better. Alright, chip is chip. What am I at? Yeah, +6. Are we looking to terrestrialize here? Alright, it seems like Avalanche is terrestrializing now. Not sure if it's better to go for the body slam or not. Second try. We get it. Oh, that was very lucky. Just keep chipping. Actually, does Avalanche need help? Let me check what the Avalanche stats are. Let's heal cheer for the Avalanche. The nice thing about dropping its speed with the paralysis is that it probably can't Iron Head flinch. Oh, maybe he can. Yeah, still can't. Still too fast. Never mind. I need my own words there. Oh, especially if Avo's cursing, then it's gonna be extra slow. The move goes paralyzed is nice. There goes Tera Shield on the crit. I'm just gonna risk it. I don't care for earthquakes. Can't earthquake because the shield break turn. Goes for Sunny Day, and that raises its attack. It's a little cumbersome, but as long as nobody dies, we should be fine. Oh. We gotta go. If Avalanche comes back and crunches Avalanche's wands, we might be fine. The Avalanche run out of recovers? We lost the other Orthworm too. Well, that was a tad bit unfortunate. I'm not exactly sure what happened. I mean, I guess the Avalug, it was cursing, so it must have just gotten crit iron-headed. And then the other Orthworm, I guess, also got crit by the crunch? On like a defense drop, maybe? The other Orthworm had iron defense, didn't it? Because it was body pressing. Well, we can run it again. We did get pretty lucky with the body press or body slam luck, though. I also don't know what the Avalug was running. If the Avalug could change to like a Leftovers or a Shell Bell to increase its ability to stay on the field, that would be very helpful. By the time it reaches you, it's probably too late, but I didn't check out the Avalug set to see what it was running. I also didn't eat my berry there, so I could have been an attack boosting item, which I don't think that closes the gap. Oh, but now we're gonna have 4, so that'll be great. Eddie does have a Roaring Moon, though. I'm not sure if they have anything better. It's really not great to bring dragons to fight this dragon, because dragons are weak to dragon. There's no dragon fairy types in this game. And if there was, you would still be weak to Iron Head. Sorry, I don't know the strategy for Roaring Moon. Well, that's okay. The general idea is that we need to terrestrialize fairly quickly and then deal damage to the Tera Shield and then just keep safely chipping it down. I do have a video about Tera Raids called How to Beat Every Tera Raid Ever. Highly suggest it. And then I also have a video going over a lot of Pokemon that are really good for different types of Tera Raid beatdowns. That's the follow-up video to that one. Alright. Oh, everybody's ready. Oh, that's, I think, we'll see how it goes. It could be Eviolite. I like the possibility of it being an Eviolite Tinkatink. We'll see. It might also be level 33. That would be not great. Oh, I also brought Azumarill when I meant to bring the worm. Might be better that I brought Azumarill because I can Chilling Water. The last time we didn't have an attack dropper. Okay, does the Tinkatink die in one hit? Okay. That's not great. For the Tinkatink user, if you could just not touch your controller anymore, that would be the best way to help us. It is very important that you do not take any kind of action in the raid thus far, because getting knocked out makes it really difficult to win. Okay, we got the Mud Slap accuracy dodge. We need the Tinkatink user to not do anything. Do not do things. You're not helping. Just listen to what I'm telling you and stop using your controller. Okay, dodge the Earthquake. I think it's pretty doomed at this point, but I'm willing to try. Or to stop using a controller part after the second action. Yeah, the thing is, like, whenever a player dies in a Tera raid, it really decreases the timer very quickly, which makes it a lot harder for the people with actual trained Pokemon to beat the Tera raid. The best thing that you could bring, if you don't have any Pokemon that you can train, is a Pokemon called Forretress. It's a Bug and Steel type that has the ability Sturdy and naturally learns the move Protect. Because what you can do is you can put Protect in your first slot, so that way whenever you're not touching your controller and it eventually forces you to move, it will double the amount of time until you get knocked out. So do you have a Theracid, Eduardo, that you could use, or do you need some help maybe catching one? Because if you don't have any Pokemon trained up for this, that would be your best opportunity. The Ferroseeds are in this area. They hang out. If you like run into the trees in this area, you can cause them to fall down and catch them pretty easily. Zaracraw is Def Attack. What is the translation of that? This just translate for me. Okay, I don't know what that means. But yeah, the attacks do hurt. So we'll try to do one Tera raid real quick if you want to spend the time catching one, Eduardo, and then get back to us once you have one. That would be phenomenal. Oh, am I lagging? Also, if anybody has an Iron Valiant raid that they would like to share the raid code for, if and when we beat this Roaring Moon, that would be very helpful. Alright, let's make sure the raid happens. That should buy us some breathing room. I haven't been able to beat the 7-star Tera raids, but don't worry, Mocha Kitty Cat, because I have, and I can help you. Do I heal? Let me go for the offering right now and hopefully not get crit. Okay, someone else went for the heal cheer. Really wish this Strickland got off the Will-O-Wisp before the Tera Shield went off. That would be very handy. That's a pretty not great heal cheer. That's like just not enough health to be able to safely belly drum. We can just normal Stellar Tera and start play rough chipping the Roaring Moon. What Pokemon I recommended for them? I have level 100 Berserker, Azumarill, and Iron Hands. I would go with the Azumarill out of those three. Because I think Berserker is going to take too much damage from Earthquake, and Iron Hands will also take too much damage from Earthquake. Alright, Earthquake Miss is what we love to see. They're filling with Aftermath being like, I'm doing my part. I really prefer to break this Tera Shield before it goes for the D-Dance. Okay, at least with this Chilling Water, I'll make it so my allies have a little bit more play. D-Dance will be neutral, and then when it goes for Sunny Day, it'll get a speed boost instead of an attack boost. I think I'm just gonna sit here for a bit. Heal cheer, everybody's kinda low. Okay, double heal cheer gets everybody back up. Are you all gonna do the raid I need with it to get Iron Valiant? Yeah, if somebody could offer an Iron Valiant code, that would be greatly appreciated. We're definitely gonna be doing both. Ow. Wasn't strapped for them, I'm having a hard time doing any damage at all. Yeah, Roaring Moon is a very aggressive one because of its Dragon Dance and its Sunny Day. So it's really nice to have tanky mons like Avalugg and Azumarill, and especially Earthworm, who is a Steel type who won't get damaged by Ground type moves. And then just build up your stats to slowly chip down the Roaring Moon. And then Iron Valiant is one that, as long as you're using a tanky enough Pokemon, like Belly Bolt is what I used, you can Acid Spray down the Iron Valiant and then just out-damage it. Thankfully, finally, the Driftbloom landed the Will-O-Wisp. Ah, I got the attack drop off player up too. Nice. Alright, and we're clear. And goodbye. Alright, if anybody has an Iron Valiant code that they would like to share, feel free to do so. But I am going to magically return a Roaring Moon into my world, so give me just a second. Don't freak out. We're gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. And then pull this lever. Didn't work. Don't worry. Always works the second time. Oops. There we go. Always works the second time. Alright. Has anybody brought about an Iron Valiant code? I'd like to try the 4 Berserker strategy at some point. Do you know for certain that 4 Berserkers can take the earthquakes? Because I'm not so sure about that. Roaring Moon sets up its shield pretty quickly, which I don't think is a lot of time to boost attack enough in order to, like, try and one-shot it. And I doubt that many people have a Berserker trained in HP and defense, which you would probably need in order to take the earthquakes. Ooh, dragon is all the way over here. Okay, is anybody generating an Iron Valiant code? Alright, seems like that answer is a no, so we're gonna keep going.
I'm on Scarlet. I see. Well, we need a Violet person. Because they can host the Valiant raids. I'm also Scarlet. Unfortunate. I just realized how much the words Violet and Valiant sound like each other. Like, you think that was intended? I feel like that's one of those things like Eevee is Eevee spelled backwards or Ekans is Snake spelled backwards. That, like, is extremely obvious to, like, 80% of people. And then there's the 20% that has to be like, oh, yeah, I knew that one. For sure. Since we have an Azumarill, I'm going to swap to my Orthworm so that we can maybe try and get paralysis. The Avalanche is damaged, but we haven't even done anything yet. But look. Avalanche coming in with that pre-nerf. Oh, also that Azumarill got a little rocked. I got crit. Is this like a... Yeah, it is level 100. Huh. That's weird. Is it like attack and speed invested in Azumarill? Oh no, Azumarill just went for the belly drum turn 1, didn't it? Instead of playing defensively. And so it got KO'd. I belly drummed at the wrong time. Yeah, you really don't want to belly drum right away. If you could put like chilling water on your Azumarill, that would be pretty. I don't think this is over yet. We are in a pretty dire spot. I think it's over now. I think me and the other Orthworm need to Mud Slap / Body Slam into like infinite para. So that the Azumarill and Avalugg can maybe get set up. There's a para at least. Avalug? Actually, if we're gonna lose, I want to look at what this Avalug is running. Okay, it is Shell though. Where left? Oh, we lost Avalug. I'm struggling. Yeah. We need a little bit. That's what I was talking about with Roaring Moon before. Is that you need to have good defensive play into Roaring Moon. Which is why it really helps to have like attack lowering things to try and deal with it, and then later you can deal a lot more damage to it, like we did the last time we fought the Roaring Moon. Let's try again. Yeah, that's all we really can do. The live is like 30 seconds behind for me. Yeah, that's just everybody's stream delay. Yeah, so if you could just take a second, I think you have to use a TM in order to get Chilling Water on a Zimmeril. But here, it might be actually just easier to show you my Zimmeril. Is Flareoff, Chilling Water, Belly Drum, and Aqua Ring. So what you can do with Chilling Water, if I look at the moves correctly, is that it lowers the target's attack stat, so you can do that even while the Tera shield is up. Pretty handy. Alright, seems like everybody's ready to go. We do have a few different people than last time, though. We grab Orthworm, just so we have a little bit more options for that Body Slam para. And we'll give it a whirl. Right, immediate paralysis is what we'd love to see. I think it's going to clear it with the Tera Shield, though. Yeah. Quick, heal me up. Flinch is not great. Come on, just give me the para again. Miss. There we go. Now we have chance of miss and chance of para. Will really help out our set of guys. Get to Gear Berry. Okay, got the pair again. Iron Defense one more time. I think we're gonna need to try and help the Avalanche through Tera Shield here. He just one-shot me, rip. Yeah, that's the downside of going Tera Fairy, is that now you're weak to the Iron Head instead of just being neutral to it. There's Tera Shield. Don't apply to our stat changes. Critical hit, Iron Hit is fine as long as you don't parry me. I still have tons of health left. I'm gonna heal cheer just in case the Azumarill gets crit, and also everybody else is a little down. Because we just need to not die here, and we'll be fine. Alright, and we're through. Thank you, no worries, RF Jr. That's what I'm here for. Now, if anyone by chance have an Iron Valiant code, then we could get one of those done. But it seems like we had a majority Scarlet before. I will set up for another Roaring Moon. Let me save also so that I don't lose the progress thus far in case of an extreme incident. If anybody's going to make an Iron Valiant code, let it be known, so that way when I get to the Roaring Moon here in a sec, we could do that instead. Give it about half a minute or so to wait for somebody to say that they're going to host an Iron Valiant. How long do I need to change the time to reset the spawn? Just go to your clock and then press A a bunch and make it end on like the same time, and then if it doesn't work when you go back to the game, just do it again, and then it always works. Alright. Nobody's mentioned wanting to host an Iron Valiant, so we'll be back with the old settlements. That was also a good time to mention that subscribing helps out a lot. Maybe, please. I love watching numbers go up. It's one of my favorite hobbies. Since we have an Azu, I'm gonna swap over to Orthworm. Alright, let's get her done. Alright, now let's fish for a body slam para that I hopefully don't get right away because it's just gonna set up the Tera shield anyways. But why do I say these things and then they happen? Alright, let's continue to fish for the body slam paras. Alright, well, sometimes you just are great at getting body slam paras. I consider myself somewhat of a fisherman. If you guys need, I can host a Valiant. That would be absolutely splendid, RF Jr. Alright, let's fish. Just keep fishing, just keep fishing, just keep fishing, fishing, fishing. What do we do all every long day? We fish! Fish for the body slam. Tera, let's go! 3 for 3. Go for a heal cheer just because I think I'm in the best position to do so, and I still got 3 of them, so might as well use them. That was pitiful though. One more hit. Now we're good. Alright, RF Jr. has offered to bring to us an Iron Valiant. So I will eagerly await an Iron Valiant code. There's so many Screamtails. I'm back. Well, welcome back, RF Jr. You got one of them Iron Valiants on the way. Alright, there we go. RW2 and 3X. Alright, let me grab our man's Bluff here.
What should I use for this? Just anything that can be neutral to fairy fighting and ghost, really. Those are the big ones. Us belly bolts should be able to keep it under control with chilling water, because I don't think Valiant boost its special attack, but it does have Aura Sphere and Shadow Ball. I mean, I think Azumarill is probably fine, as long as us two belly bolts keep things in check. I could maybe bring Clefairy for the friend guard. I'm not sure how much damage Spirit Break will do, though. Sorry for not having a ton of strong Pokemon. I mostly just Sign Hunt. I mean, everybody's at different levels, so that's okay. At least you got your wits about you. Already up to make sure I don't get taken out when the raid starts, for whatever reason. You never know. Alright, fingers crossed we get an Intimidator in our 4th slot. I guess I didn't get the memo on being yellow and shiny. My bad. Tera Shield. And the other Belly Bolt also has Reflect. Yeah, Azumarill, you might just want to, like, take minimum turns for a while by just putting down your controller so that way we can stall you dying for a bit. Didn't know I could do that, to be honest. Yeah. As long as you don't move, it won't kill you for at least like a minute and a half or so, and then it'll force you to like auto attack. But that's still better than like moving a bunch and getting knocked out. Do you need a special defense drop? Oh, okay, the other valuable got taken out. That's not good. This electric train feels like it's been around forever. Ow. Alright, there it goes. And there it comes back. Well, I'm going to try and break the Tera shield relatively quickly. Thankfully, Iron Valiant just got speed. It didn't nullify her abilities, though. It should still hurt. I think the other valuable is taking minimum turns until I can break this Tera shield. One more. There we go. Okay, there's the start stance. But if the other ability book could go for Reflect while it has a lot of health, or as it can go for Chilling Water, that's also fine. Where's the Valiant at? Okay, it doesn't have any Spadef drops. I'm gonna go for the Reflect. Now it's Acid Spray. If the other ability book could Acid Spray while I go for the Parabolic Charges, hopefully that will be what happens. Oops. Did we lose somebody? Yeah, we lost the other Belly Bolt. Super Ultra Mega Crit Belly Bolt. No? Okay. Yeah, just super unfortunate that we lost the other Belly Bolt so early on, because it didn't get to do, like, any terrestrial damage. But I'm willing to try it again. Oh, I wonder if the other Belly Bolt Mag Bad got a crit when I Terra'd.
That'll do it. Alright. Okay, okay. There we go. Maybe we'll get a fourth person this time. I don't remember what our fourth Pokemon was last time, but I don't think it was helping us out. Let's grab a Bluff. Now that we have 3 Belly Bolts, I think we'll be extra good to go. Okay, that one Belly Bolt went for the Reflect, so I will throw the Acid Spray. Ow. I'll get some health back. Yeah, not a lot though. Oh, the crit. I'm gonna Heal Cheer. And the other Belly Bolts can probably handle this a little bit more safely. Need that shiny Belly Bolt? Yeah, unfortunately my shiny Belly Bolt isn't trained. I got it from an egg and then I evolved it so it's only level 1. Nullify my step change is an ability, but I like kinda need that. Do you do Roaring Wind at some point? Yep. This is only our second Iron Valiant. So far, we've only been able to do Roaring Moons, but thankfully we had RF Jr. able to do some Valiant codes. But we'll switch back to Roaring Moon right after this. How much longer do you plan to be streaming? Because I need to get an Iron Valiant before this ends. I'm going to try to stream for a while still. I might have to go eat, but that shouldn't interrupt the actual live stream that much. If anything, when I go eat, you guys, if RF Jr. could chalk up an Iron Valiant code and you can just beat it without me, that would also be great. Alright, there goes Tera Shield. There's a Sword Stand. You have a Reflect Up. Do not. Let me get one of those. And let me donate a Chilling Water. And now Parabolic Charge. I'm using Orthworm for the Roaring Moon raids. That's a pretty good one to use for Roaring Moon. That's what I was using earlier too. Alright, got a Valiant done. Phenomenal. Alright. Do I have... Now I beat that Roaring Moon? Okay. Give me a second, and I will call upon another Roaring Moon. Just gotta do this, and then do this. Hack into the mainframe. Now we're good. Alright, where would the dragon have gone? The dragon has gone to the bottom of the Dragon Lake. Who'd have thunk it? Orthworm with Mud Slap, Iron Defense, Body Press, and Rest. That's a pretty good set. Like it a lot. Okay, I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Don't panic. I returned with cheeseburger. You're gonna have to trust me on that one. Oh, never mind, just build up. Yeah, don't worry, we're gonna be doing a bunch though. Alright, I think that's enough mud slaps where it can't hit me. Great. Or at least the chance of it hitting me is pretty low. Aqua Ring going up gives us a little bit more breathing room if it does hit me. I kinda wanna just... I'm not gonna get any health back with the Shell Bell though. Might as well just keep chilling watering. That's the third chilling water. I'll play set changes and abilities. Thankfully, I didn't have any set changes. Where are we at? Hold on. Just checking. nearly through Tera Shield before the D-Dance is great. Love to see that. Go for chilling, get rid of the attack boost. Chilling water should buy us some breathing room. Or setup mons to, well, for them to get set up. That will be pointless because it will boost your speed. For one more chilling just for insurance purposes. All right. Let me see about getting another Roaring Moon online, and then we might go back to seeing if we can do some more Valiants. Alright, there we go. Roaring Moon has gone... over there. Thanks. No worry, Rizagato. That's what I'm here for. Alright, another Roaring Moon going up. Was the Azumarill build for going against Iron Valiant? I don't really know if there is one. Does Azumarill have any special attack dropping? You do have the Chilling Water. I don't know if Azumarill can outdamage Iron Valiant fast enough to really take the hits. Azumarill likes to rely on its better defensive typing in order to beat Tera raids. Or it is bulky, but it's not crazy bulky. And also, a lot of your damage comes off of your belly drum, which I'm not sure how easy it is to get off in front of Iron Valiant. I was asking because I saw someone using it last raid with Iron Valiant. That's just because that person didn't have anything better to use for fighting the Valiant. And also we had the 3 belly bolts that were really the ones doing the damage and all that jazz. Is Ceruledge a good one? I used it last time. I think Ceruledge can be good. It depends how much damage you take from the Shadow Ball. I'm gonna go for Aqua Ring. modify stat changes and abilities. I'm thinking about putting Rock Smash on this Azumarill rather than Belly Drum, just because I feel like I never go for the Belly Drum. And it would be kind of nice to have a defense lowering on this Azumarill. It'd also benefit everybody else too who's using physical attacks. Oh, Azumarill, you've been so good today with not missing the play rubs. Ah, well, it's fine. We'll probably still be good. I might sit for a sec and wait for the Orthworm or the Avalugg to break the Tera Shield. Okay, wait for the Orthworm to break the Tera Shield. Mud Slap, that's also a thing that can happen. Okay, Tera Shield Break buys us an extra turn. Go for Chilling Water. I might actually, I know I was just dissing the Belly Drum, I might have to actually go for it here. I still think Rock Smash would be equally as useful as Belly Drum. However, Belly Drum in this one instance is kind of guaranteeing us the win. Just the slightest bit. Alright, if anybody would be up for hosting an Iron Valiant raid, I think now would be the time. It seems like Hoodie Guy wants a Roaring Moon. Alright, we'll do one more Roaring Moon. Just need to set up for it real quick. Okay, let me try that again. Always works on the second time. And there we go. Okay, Roaring Moon has moved. There's grass. There's dragon. Let's go here instead. Then we don't start in a cave. I think I need to go the other way around this mountain. Ah, well. Alright, one more Roaring Moon. Sorry for misclicking Mud Slab. Thanks for hosting. No worries, Lemon Kate. Glad to see you coming out. Alright, we've got a squad of 4. I feel pretty fine locking in a Zimmerl here. The Archaludon and the Orthworm are going to be a little asynergist with each other because I think Archaludon wants the stamina defense boost. And if Orthworm is clicking Mud Slap, then it's not going to get them. But that's manageable. This should be fine. Oops, nearly clicked the wrong move. Oh, not low battery at a time like this. Ooh, is the Archaludon breaking swipe? That's handy.
I'm gonna set up Aquaring if that's the case.
Alright, let's chilling water until Tera. I might side chilling water the Archaludon at one point just so that it can get the stamina boost that it needs. There's a thought that has popped into my head. Let's heal cheer because everybody's a little low. Has it done the thing? I'm just gonna regular play rough for now. I'm not sure if it's cleared or stat boost yet. Who do I bring for Iron Valiant later? I mean, it depends what you got. I've been bringing Belly Bolt. I think Belly Bolt's just really nice in general. Where are we at? That thing's attack is all the way down. I'm just gonna keep play roughing for now. I don't think I need to risk the belly drum currently. Okay, yeah, there's remove negative effects. Filling water. Ow! You hit me! I want to honor, well, hey Emily Beard, how you doing? You are constantly doing more and more raids, so as long as you stick around, you're more than likely to get into one. Or if you want to, you could post your own Tera raid code. It is a little awkward right now. Okay, let me also kill Cheer. Honestly, I don't have Belly Bolt built right now. Well, Belly Bolt, if you don't have one, maybe try and find something that's just neutral to fairy fighting and ghosts. And also has some tank to it. And as long as we have like 2 or 3 Belly Bolts, should be fine. If you've got like a superior maybe that could benefit from us lowering the Iron Valiant special defense, then you could also hold out with one of those. Any other like tanky-ish special attackers? Oh, I guess if you're contrary and you go into the Iron Valiant raid, if it Spirit Breaks you, then you actually get a special attack boost instead of a drop. But if anybody has an Iron Valiant raid code and would like to share, now would be the time to mention so. But in the meantime, I'm going to work on bringing back another Roaring Moon. And we'll see if anybody offers an Iron Valiant code. I missed it. Where did I miss it? Oh, I missed it right here. Went too far up. Should I just build a Belly Bolt right now? I mean, you could. I think Belly Bolt's very good for Tera raids in general. Probably one of the best. I'm sure that Pyro will be fine. I'm back. Well, welcome back, Arf Jr. Oops. I lost the plug-in on my controller. These Litleos are going a little too crazy for my liking. Speaking of Gen 6 Pokemon, hard to believe we're only about 6 days out from Legends ZA. Feels like such a long time ago that they announced it, and now we're nearly there. Also, what do you guys think about the weather? Thought Legends EA was dropping on the 13th or 16th, something like that. Nope, it's dropping on the 18th. Alright, I'm trying to wait to see what Law God is going to lock in. I'm gonna do a quick swap to Orthworm. Because I think that will better support the Avalugs. For the person running the Iron Valiant, if you could just not move that often, that would be handy. It's finally cooling down a little bit in South Florida, like 80 degrees instead of 90. Well, thank you for the weather report. I very much appreciate that. For me, it's fairly windy. It was windy during my Solstice Con day, which means that I couldn't get any good PvPIV Solstices. Solici? Just kidding, I know that the plural of a Pokemon name is the Pokemon name itself. It's just more fun to say Solstices. Okay, is this Iron Valiant going to catch a single hit and die? Yes. That's not great. You really need the Iron Valiant to not do anything here. I don't think this is beatable, but we'll see. It's the 16th, I just looked it up. Are we sure? Just 2 days ago, I saw a thing saying that it comes out in... yeah, 7 days. And then time zones. I'll just bring Annihilate for Valiant. That is not something I would suggest doing. Mostly because Annihilate is a fighting type. And you will take a lot of fairy type damage from the fairy type terrestrialized Iron Valiant. Alright, well, this one has gone very poorly. Tera Ghost with Shell Bell. See, that involves you getting killed 3 times, though, by the Spirit Break, which is not going to be great. That means that we're not going to have very much time to beat it at all. So I really would not suggest it. Also, Valiant still has Shadow Ball, which would still be super effective into you. What's up, looking to do Iron Valiant? Well, we do have someone who does host Iron Valiant raids. RF Jr., if you could maybe do one of those. I'm gonna see if I can run back this Roaring Moon raid really quickly. Again, if you're going to bring a Pokemon that is not trained, just put down your controller for a while, don't do anything, and the people who do have trained Pokemon can just take care of the raid. Because it's a lot more beneficial whenever someone who doesn't have a trained Pokemon only goes down like 1 or 2 times over the course of the raid, rather than them dying immediately and dying like 4 times over the course of the Tera raid. That's not great. I think they just use Iron Valiant to show off their shiny. Yeah. Well, I think I'll give you a little inside baseball, but if I had to guess, they probably got it from Wonder Trade. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. And therefore they don't actually know how to beat Tera raids all that easy. I have a Magearna ready for the raid. I think Magearna would be decent here, as long as you can manage the earthquake damage with your iron defenses. I mean, who doesn't love the God of Death? Like, what do you even need me for? Just watch all your allies die around you while you're fighting the Roaring Moon. And get a free +3 with your Soul Heart. Can I just bring Untrained Superior? How untrained are we talking? Because if it's like level 100 but no IV training, then maybe. But if we're talking about like a level 80 Superior, probably not. I probably wouldn't try it. That's just me though. Is RF Jr. gonna host? I mean, if they're here or not, we'll have to see. If anybody else has an Iron Valiant raid, then they could also host it, and that would be splendid. It's the 7-star Superior. As long as you are... I would protect on the Superior, and then when push comes to shove, if the Iron Valiant does too much damage, you can just take minimum turns, and every once in a while, go for like a Giga Drain and protect whenever it forces you to auto attack. Yeah, RF Jr., if you could try and host an Iron Valiant while I'm busy with this Roaring Moon, I think a lot of people would appreciate it. Got a little bit of extra health, so I'm going to try and set up my Aqua Ring. Please don't crit me. Okay. wait for the Avalanche and Orthworms to build up their defenses again. And then I'm going to try and heal tier. Alright, sure. Ah, that was a good one, too. Now we're wait. Don't wait up for me. I would much prefer that more people get to do the raid. And if I'm not in it, then that's one extra person that can do it. Or one extra spot. And if you don't manage to beat it, then I can just join it after this Roaring Moon, which seems to be going pretty well. Knock on wood. I don't have any wood to knock on. Okay, let's get rid of the attack boost. Go for a bit of play rough damage. Everybody's a tad bit low, so let me heal up just to make sure we don't miss anybody. Hopefully, use a heal cheer, inbound. Ah, it's a pitiful one. Yeah, if anybody could share a Valiant code, I think there's quite a few people who would like to do one. And I'm also probably in like the next 20 minutes, I'm probably gonna end. Alright, there's 9. Let me know if that one fills up all the way while I reset my Roaring Moon. Because I know that there was at least 2 people who said that they were willing to do that. Alright. Thanks a lot, was the Earthworm. No worries, Felipe. Glad to have you. Oh, look, I got an outbreak of Azumarill. Alright, now... one more slot? Alright, I'll grab it. As long as nobody grabs it before me. If somebody grabs it before me, that's perfectly fine. And 3. Okay. Alright. Someone grabbed it, sorry. Don't worry. It was me. I put Giga Drain and Protect. Alright, just try to avoid Valiant, and then whenever Iron Valiant's at like a -6 for death, you can probably heal more damage than it can deal to you. But for the beginning bit, don't worry about using moves so much. Well, we'll see what happens. Oops, not that. This. Just for a little bit extra health. I'm going to heal cheer for the one Polybolt who's a little bit low, just in case. with Thunder Stitches and abilities is fine. Oh, I got my ability anyways. There's Break Terra Shield. He broke Terra Shield, but it did get off the Sword Stance. I'm gonna go for the Reflect if the other Belly Bolt doesn't in time. And then Chilling Water. Don't hurt me, don't hurt me. That's still alive, even though it's not a crit. Oh, it double Spirit Break me. That's not great. Okay, I think we just have to count on the other Belly Bolt to be able to finish the KO here. I guess... Oh, that Belly Bolt still has Tera. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here. And we should be good. Yeah, there we go. Didn't even have to attack one so far. Yeah, the Belly Bolts are pretty safe. Alright, RF Jr. is resetting. I assume that the people who did their raid before will just join again. So if there's anybody new who's looking to do a Roaring Moon raid, join up with me. If you want to do an Iron Valiant raid, join up whenever RF Jr. has their code. I'm gonna head out. Well, thanks for coming out, Hoodie Guy. I appreciate it. Hope to see you again in the future. I think depending on how it goes, it'll probably this Roaring Moon will probably be my last one for today. And even if we take a long time to lose, that might also be my last one for today. What type and Tera type do you recommend? Generally, I think that as long as you're a fairy or an ice type that is not weak to steel, you're pretty good here. Also, Earthworm is great here because it is a steel type that is immune to ground. Alright, RF Jr. has their Iron Valiant code for anybody who wants to do one of those. Ooh, the swap to Iron Valiant from Solgaleo is... It's like a... It's just a flat line. It didn't really go anywhere. Didn't get any better, but it also didn't get any worse. Zacian I know for certain if it's the sword... The... Alright, well, it's too late. We should probably just die quickly. How are we doing? How many guys do you have on the Iron Valiant raid? Do you have a full party? Because if I lose this fast, and then you guys, if you also lose the Iron Valiant fast, I might just join the Iron Valiant. Come on, Dunsparce, go for the glare. It wouldn't solve anything, but do it. Do it for the vine. Yeah. We only have 2? Okay. We're not gonna win this. I'm going to try and lose this faster. I don't think I can catch up to you, but if you only have 2, maybe just cancel the raid, and then I'll join you guys. Beat this up. Too late, I'm guessing that's the raid timer hitting 0, which is fine. If you win, then great. And if you lose, then I'll just sit here for a bit.
You can try to get ADH or AD fan through the Valiant raid. Very sorry, I didn't know Zacian would work. Yeah, Zacian doesn't have a lot of defensive options. So as a legendary, it's a very strong Pokemon, but for Terra raids, it's not so great. I'd like to see if AD Fan and RF Jr. beat that Valiant. Keep me posted. How's it going? Are you winning, sons? %50 time, Terra Shield still on. Hmm. But not necessarily losing. Shield down 30% time? That sounds pretty doable. Down? Alright. Phenomenal. That is where I think I'm going to end things for today then. Good grind sesh. If you could do me a favor and let me plug, subscribing helps me out a lot. Beat Tera raids all the time. Once whenever it comes out. Usually once somewhere in between, and then once before it gets disappeared. But that is going to be it for me today. So I hope to see you in the next one.